So yeah, as you can see, this is sort of the way that I construct music. I like to do things that are modular, and especially when approaching a film score, and writing themes, which is the first thing in reality you usually do when you get hired for a job. Is you sit down and with the director and the editor, and you find out what the emotional relationships are that you need to punctuate in a story. And so after writing the themes, I like to immediately, if possible, get them approved and go and do an orchestral record session so I can treat the pieces as remix elements, which freaks out a lot of traditional composers, but that's just kind of how I like to do things. So, and it's a lot of fun to do things that way. So let's take a couple elements of this and we'll build something interesting out of it. Let's see if we can get these speakers working too. Right. That actually sounds cool. I can do it without them. It's possible. The crossover's freaking out. No, that was not on at all. All right, we're gonna do it without them. If you guys can, maybe you can get it going while I'm messing around, or try. Okay, cool. So let's take some of these parts and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take and show you how I time correct. And this is a thing that was developed through years of trial and error and loathing for MIDI. And for those of you that are interested, I don't know how many of you have actually really looked at how sloppy MIDI is. And I mean, after all, it's a protocol that was invented in '81. And this is communicating with the computer faster than MIDI. So it's really messy when you try to send, multiple controllers down what Richard would know, it's like a 3 megahertz cable, is that right? Something like that, roughly. What's that?
31,250 bits per second.
Yeah, there you go, exactly. For exact technical information, I'll be asking Richard for the rest of the lecture. Right, so it's very slow. And we did a test fairly recently, about 2 years ago, where just taking a Triton, or a Trinity at the time, and sending 16th notes at 120 beats per minute, and recording a click, a metronome, as audio, and things. The misnomer about MIDI is you hear MIDI latency, right? And it's a misnomer. There's not. I mean, there is a thing such as MIDI latency, but it's actually just MIDI spew. It just puts things wherever it feels like. Events will happen, 50, 100 samples early, and some of them will happen